Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is your boy Raider, back with week 2 of the Get Rich With Me series. And in today's video, we're still going to be doing kind of the educational side of how to grow a business. I told you guys, like, it's going to be very slow in terms of like how fast I move with this series, because I'm currently learning how to build a business. Just like all you people watching this, you're watching this video because you're trying to learn how to get rich. You're trying to learn how to create a business. I'm trying to do the same thing. I'm taking baby steps, but at the same time, I'm trying to move kind of quickly for the content purposes. So all my videos aren't about learning the steps to starting a business, because like once I start the business, then it'll be more about how to withhold a business. So this is tips and tricks that you need to use. Obviously I said a lot in week 1. Here are some more that I learned and had in my notes. The first tip that I have is be patient. Don't rush your business because you'll not succeed. In order to have success, take your time so you are prepared for any roadblocks that come along the way. The more patient you are, the more official you look, which in turn will give you more business. So if you rush your business without any past experience and you're trying to grow a brand from the ground up, these people that you're working for or working with are going to want to make sure that you're serious about what you're doing, you know what you're doing, and are just throwing a shot in the dark and whatever in the dark, and you don't look official, like you don't have a good resume or whatever. So be patient, build your business slowly, take baby steps like I'm doing, do the whole learning process, and then start building your business, because no point in rushing it, or else quite frankly you will fail. Now you'll fail regardless, but you'll fail much more. The second tip I have in here is actually like more of an uncommon one. It's common, but it's not taught as much as it should be, and I've been learning that recently, is learn how to meditate. One of the most common practices among successful people. You'll hear all these people talk about how important meditation is for the mind. So like amongst successful people, a lot of them, they learn how to meditate / control their mind. So that's basically what meditation is, controlling the mind. When creating or dealing with your own company, things will get hectic and busy, which will cause you stress. Meditation allows you to take full control of your mind and calm yourself down. Meditation is also the key ways to create some of the best ideas you could possibly think of. My meditation coach that I go to once a week, he was saying that he's, met with some people that have made their own businesses, and he said the one thing that has made them so successful over others is meditation. Because when you meditate, you are basically slowing your mind down, but also when you are in your own mind, you can come up with some of the best ideas for whatever you like to think of. You come up with the best ideas that you can possibly think of. So 1, meditation is good for calming yourself down. 2, it's good for having ideas for your business and success. And 3, it's good for your mental health. And I've been learning that, like I said at the beginning of the stream, which the YouTube video is probably not going to show, but I've been dealing with some really bad mental health issues for the past couple years. And recently I started meditating, and it's been helping me tremendously. And I highly recommend it to anyone that is trying to grow a solid, good business. Third one I have, also for mental and physical health, exercise. Exercise is another important part of being successful, because it clears your mind in a different way than meditation, but also allows yourself to feel better, more confident in yourself. This is also a good strategy in terms of keeping your life balanced, so not everything is about business or making money. Working out allows for better sleep, which one of the things that I touched on that my friend made fun of me for was getting adequate sleep. I mentioned that in week 1. Sleep is so important in terms of allowing your mind to work the way it should. When you get less sleep, you can't focus as much, you can't use your brain in a creative way as much, and honestly, like, just the overall function of your brain is not all the way there when you get less sleep. Another thing that my meditation coach has taught me for physical health, mental health, quality of sleep. Another thing that it does for people, like successful people, is it gives them a way to balance their life more. So rather than, okay, I'm gonna wake up, go do business all day, and then just go have fun, you can wake up, have your cup of coffee, work on your business for however long you want in the day, then go work out, and then go have fun, or work out in the morning. It provides a task of balance in your life, and balance is extremely important to anyone, especially people trying to build a business. Network, and more network. Whether it be people you know or people you meet online, find people that are around the same boat as you in terms of where they are at in their personal journey. You can grow together and give each other so many good ideas that will take off in the long run. Basically what I mean by this, networking is putting yourself out there, finding people, whether it be online or talking to people that you know in person that could help you. I actually started this series last week, and I had uploaded a video on Thursday talking about what this series is going to be about. I've been talking about it on my stream, and one of my friends, Caden, that goes to my school, but I actually met him through my stream. He texted me and he was like, yo, I've been working on drop shipping and trying to create my own online e-commerce business just like you. And I mean, I've been friends with Caden, but I had no idea he was doing any of this stuff. So just putting myself out there on YouTube and just talking about what my plans are, you know, literally got me a connection there. Then my other friend, Timmy, he does like a ton of tech work, computer science, stuff like that, and he's working on building he's working on being able to create a website. I upload this, I've been talking about it with him, I've been talking about it on stream. He says, hey, in the future, when you're ready to create like an online business, I can start learning now how to build a business from scratch when I want to make my own domain and make my own website. And I can also help you with a Shopify website for when you want to start dropshipping. So I met two people. There's two right there alone. I've met people in my stream that have wanted to help me along the way. And of course, you guys are watching this video to gain knowledge. And I mean, that's putting myself out there, which is helping me, but is also helping you guys. So networking is extremely important. Will get you where you want to be much faster and much easier. And the last one kind of goes against what I'm saying, but I'll go into more detail with what it means. Work in silence. Even though it can be extremely hard, try your best to not talk about what you're doing and just do it. This will help you be realistic with yourself and work harder to get to that end goal. Now, I'll be honest, like I hold myself accountable with what I talk about. Not all of this stuff that I mentioned now or mentioned in week 1, I have mastered. One of the things that I struggle with is working in silence. Like, I come up with an idea, talk to my girlfriend about it, talk to my mom, her husband, my dad, a couple of my friends. Like, I talk so much about like my plans because I get excited. It's not in a malicious way, oh, I'm gonna brag about this stuff to make myself seem cool. No, it's genuinely because I'm excited and I think it's a good idea that could work. But I realize, like, if I'm just silent about it and I let the actual success do the talking, that's better in the end. So that is one thing that I'm working on and I think is extremely important. YouTubers I highly recommend. So this is something I'm going to put on here every time. Now this could get repetitive because Iman is probably going to be on here every video. Sebastian as well, probably going to be on here every video. Now after I film this, it's Thursday right now. After I film this, I'm actually going to go into week 1 and put one video from each of these creators that I found most helpful in the description because I forgot to do it last time. Happens, you know, I'm still learning. But yeah, Iman, he's a 22-year-old entrepreneur who started documenting around the age of 16, so just like me. He is so incredibly helpful to watch and is very upfront in terms of what you need to do. I'll list one of my favorite videos he made in the description below. So yeah, Iman, he is my absolute favorite go-to person to watch when it comes to learning how to create your own online e-commerce business because he touches stuff as affiliate marketing, how to build just any of your online business, whether that be drop shipping, you know, affiliate marketing. And he lists so many ideas that you can do to make money. Like he has a video, 17 ways to make money in 2022. And it just lists things like creating your own Discord agency where you hire a bunch of Discord mods and have them mod different Discords. So it's really freaking smart, man. Like the stuff that he gives to people, and highly recommend him. Sander Stage is someone that I recently just found through TikTok. He's been succeeding more and more on TikTok, and I've been seeing him more and more. He's a 21-year-old millionaire, and his content is primarily around social media marketing. He gives step-by-step instructions on how to make money and how to grow your own social media marketing agency. I will list one of my favorite videos he made in the description below. And then Sebastian Georgiou. Sebastian is a 23-year-old entrepreneur that makes the same style content that Iman makes, and I actually like him equally to Iman. He puts a ton of good content that gives a step-by-step visualization from his personal journey. I'll list one of my favorite videos he made in the description as well. So Sebastian, much similar to Iman, they both talk about a ton of different ways that you can make money. They're my two go-tos in terms of, if I want to know something, I'm going to go to them. If I want to learn how to make money in a different way than I'm already studying, I go to them because they have everything. They talk about everything because they've experimented with so many different ways to make money and so many different business models. So those two are definitely the best in my opinion, and they dominate the YouTube space in this sort of niche of content. So yeah, I'll put videos for all those in the description. Hopefully I don't forget again. But yeah, highly recommend all three of these guys, but especially Iman and Sebastian. So my personal journey, this is probably your guys' favorite to see because obviously, teenagers or anyone in general is nosy to see what another teenager is making, because nobody really talks about it. But so the first thing I put in here is current step in my journey. So in week 1, I'm on step 1, just learning how to build a business, learning the basics, like the strategies that will help me along the way. Now that I have the strategies down, I'm learning how to apply those strategies in a business, and I actually have been doing it, and I will touch on that next slide. Now I'm in between step 1 and step 2. I am still learning so much on how to create your own business online, and I'm starting to get the hang of it. So I'm still learning, but I'm starting to see and have visions of what I could do. I've actually been steering my focus towards making a local business revolving around cleaning people's property with raking leaves, shoveling driveways, and things along those lines. With my friend / business partner that I mentioned earlier in the networking slide, we have already created a name, business card designs, a logo, and have posted some ads to get our company moving. We have done this in less than a week and will continue to work hard in making this happen. So, since last week's video, I have, in 4 days, he reached out to me with this idea. Or he reached out to me saying he saw the series, he thinks he could help with it, and he's been dropshipping and stuff like that. And I said, well, dropshipping, not a lot of people succeed in because they don't understand how owning a business works yet. So I'm thinking, okay, so to make myself more successful in the future, what could I do now that would still make me money? And he comes to me with the idea, yo, fall's coming up, winter's coming up, a lot of people shovel driveways, rake leaves in people's yards. How could we implement the online business models into like IRL business models? He came to me with the idea. He goes, well, you and I don't want to be doing a lot of the work because normally the people that are actually doing the less work are making more money. Like say the owner of a McDonald's, do you ever see him in there? Rarely. And when he is in there, he's just checking on his employees, seeing what they're doing and stuff. He's never doing the physical work. So I'm thinking, well, we can find people that are willing to work for us, specifically high schoolers or people that we know. We can find people that are willing to work for us, and then we go door to door. We talk to these people, give them our business card. If they want to give us a call, then we send our guys down to their houses, and our guys will clean their house. We'll give them a cut, and then we'll keep it cut. We are making money for all we're doing is going to these houses and talking to these people. But in reality, we're not actually doing any of the work. Now, at the start, of course, we're gonna be shoveling and doing all the services that we offer. But once we start getting a hang of that and we start building our resume more, we're gonna build a roster of people and send them rather than us. So we're still making money, but we're doing less of the work. My sources of income currently, I'm hoping by week 5 of Get Rich With Me, I'll have another source of income, which will be that company. But my source of income right now, Twitch is still my only form of income, which, I mean, it's only been 1 week since I posted the last video, so didn't expect much to change there at all. My current net worth is $596, 428 of that being in crypto, and I think it was like 100 and... I don't know the math on that, 100 and something in hard cash. So I think it's like 167 in hard cash maybe. So yeah, definitely still not rich. Like, this is the reality of it. Since last week, I have made $1. Since last week, my net worth has gone up $1 singular. It was at $595 last week. It's at $596 this week. So hey, I'm doing something right, if you know what I'm saying. I'm not too mad with that. I don't expect to see growth for a while until I get these, started. So Not mad with that. We're up. I'm gonna start putting at like another thing down here next week's video, how much profit I've made since week 1. So right now we're up $1. So this is the last slide. And yeah, so this is my business plan that I created a couple days ago, and we've already, you know, been making these things happen. So first step, get a company name. You know, we've thought of a company name just for locally, and we can make a domain out of it. So I'm not gonna say the company name because I don't want to like get it taken or like looked at, nothing like that. We have already done that step. Create a simple logo. We've already done that step, and it's pretty good. Work on business cards. We already have the design for them, but not the physical cards yet. Make ads that will reach people around our area. We've actually already, or he's made a couple ads. That's all been him. He's already made a couple ads to, you know, send on some app he has, and he's gotten a couple looks, and a couple people have talked to him already. Think of an income flow that works best for us. These 3 steps are the ones we haven't gotten to yet. Income flow basically for me means, okay, what's going to work best and what's going to make people want to work for us. So I can't just go, all right, so we've done a couple of the jobs already. Now let's start finding people to work for us. And I just come up with some BS pay for these people. Like say I go to a house, they charge $40 for our services. I take $35 and I give the person working on it $5. Like, no, that's not going to work. We've been in talks, maybe like 55 for us, 45 for the person. Like we just don't know yet. Like it's all just in the works, which is okay. We've only been doing it for 4 days, so it's not a big deal. We're making a ton of progress. Next step is find teens willing to work for us. Now, a lot of teenagers in high school have egos, so if they know me and they're friends with me, they're not gonna work for me. Like maybe they work with me, but they're not gonna work for me. So I have to find people in high school that are definitely gonna be, you know, open to that. But I feel like egos in high school are definitely an issue, even if you're paying them good. So you know, that's something we're gonna have to put a lot of thought into. Is finding people that are willing to work for us and finding people that are reliable and will be able to do the jobs when we need them. And then the last step is go house to house, spreading the word in your services. So we just knock on doors, hand them our business card if they like it, and we wait. Literally, we just go door to door in our neighborhood. Hey, here's my business, or here's what I want to do. If you're interested, you can have a business card, and if you are looking for any of these services done, just give us a call, and we'll send our guys over, send us over, whatever. Even though I've been dealing with some mental stuff for the past week, it's been pretty bad for me, and that's another reason why I haven't been live or anything, and I've just been trying to focus on myself because this week has been really tough for me. I have, you know, still put a lot of work into it, whether that be reading books, watching YouTube videos, taking notes. I'm not being lazy. I've been working on this local business plan as well. So like I'm still putting in work. It's just not as much as you guys may like. But like I said, it's going to be a slow incline of information that I'm giving you guys because I'm learning at the same pace as you. So yeah, it's going to be slow, but there's going to be definite progress shown. And you'll see that throughout the weeks, and I really think I can make something happen here. So I know I can make something happen here. It's just whether or not I actually put the work to it. That's how it is for everyone though. So the last thing that I put in the last slide of last week that I didn't put in this week was feedback. Now obviously I'm still in the beginning stages of this series, so I'm not going to be anywhere near perfect, and I know that may be what you guys are looking for, but I'm just not, and I'm more documenting this as information for you guys, but a realistic representation of what it's like to build your own business. So if you guys have any feedback on things you want to see, things you think I'm doing right, things I'm doing wrong, things I guess I can improve on, anything like that, or ideas for the future, put it in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought of the video. I really appreciate everyone supporting the series. I've gotten a lot of good feedback on it already from my week one episode. So yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting me and showing me love with this, because it really is a big deal for me, and I think it's going to be successful. So I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of the night, and peace.